Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. We're going to explore the world city by city as seen through Google Street View and Google Maps. None of this is really planned or rehearsed, so I have no idea what we're going to find. I was thinking we could go somewhere maybe in Mongolia today. I was thinking China, but then I saw Mongolia, and boy, I don't know much about Mongolia. And here it is, kind of nestled between Russia and China. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. Mountainous and some deserts maybe, and forests kind of up north. How about we go to Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar. I'm not quite sure how to say that. Ulaanbaatar. It's right next to some very mountainous regions. Very long words. I don't know. Sometimes I want to try to read words, and sometimes I'm overwhelmed by how long that is. Chinlan Monastery. Alright, they got a monastery. Let's check this place out. Look at all these street views. I love that. Fantastic. Alright. Hey, Prius. Nice. Look at this place. Ulaanbaatar Mongolia. Basically have never heard of it. I say basically. I've definitely never heard of Ulaanbaatar. I've heard of Mongolia, but really don't know anything about this place. Look at this guy in the red. Cool style, man. Red. The matching shoes is pretty awesome. Hey, another Prius. Older model. Oh my god. Another Prius. Alright. Holy shit, there's another Prius. Alright, I'm gonna stop now. Alright, they're very conscious of the environment here, maybe? I'm weirded out suddenly. Alright, let's move down this main street. Clearly a main street of some sort. TV shop here, in case you're looking for a TV. Interesting. I'm not sure what the language is. Looks like a mixture of languages. Russian, I guess? Or some form of that? Forgive me if I'm wrong. Pepsi, of course, is here. But that's to be expected. I like this sign. I wonder what it... I'm left with a question mark in my own mind. What does it mean? The British shop. Well, I might walk in there. I'm curious what that means. Looks like it's been around a while. This looks like... I couldn't begin to tell you. Lots of great signage. Really really unique photo man. I love that. Really unique signage. I can't quite read most of it. Much of it. Well, it looks like the buses are all on a rail system here. It's cool. Electric. Again, pretty clean. That Prius thing's weirding me out. Now I feel like I just keep seeing Priuses everywhere. Alright, I gotta stop looking for them. Oh my god. It's all Priuses. Look at it. Prius. Prius. And there... What is happening? Prius. This is weird. This is creeping me out. I have never in my life seen a lineup of Priuses like that. What in the hell is happening? I'm creeped out. It's all Prius. Alright, I'll shut up now. Okay, I'll shut up. For a minute, though. Oh my god. That can't be an accident. You know, that's not just like a weird coincidence. Toyota got in here or something. It's all Priuses. Alright. I'm done, I think. For now. This is a really neat building here. Very glassy. I like the way these windows open. I love that tilt style window. It's still safe, but you can let in some natural airflow. It's good style. You see that in a good number of European buildings and a lot of newer buildings too. Just new construction even, I've noticed that. People like to be able to get some natural airflow, but you don't want this giant gaping window at 30 stories up. What is this dark is that just a shadow, you think? That's got to be a shadow. It's kind of weird though, a little bit. I'm very excited about this place. This is super new to me, and oh, there's a city toilet. Okay. Bustling, super bustling. Nice day. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Sometimes I feel bad, like if you're watching this video and you live in Ulaanbaatar, I hope it's not offensive if I say I've never heard of your city. That seems kind of offensive. I'm just trying to be honest. Like I consider myself somewhat informed. Maybe we all do. But it sticks out to me as just fascinating that there are these cities, huge cities. Like how many millions of people live here? At least one or two probably. Well, maybe 1 million, half a million. Bigger than the city I live in, and I haven't heard of it. It's a shame on me. I hope you don't take it as a slight against you. That would not be my intent. I'm shocked at my I don't know, lack of awareness, unread. It's embarrassing, and I feel privileged to learn about cities, and I feel grateful for a tool like this. And I'm not being paid by Google or anything, I promise you. I'm just enjoying this free service, and it's underappreciated free service. Look at this view down there. Oh man, a city that's got a good a near or distant mountain is one of my favorite things. Uh-oh, what's happening here? Some sort of glitch? Lots of character here. Random colors. Looks like they got a subway system, maybe? That'd be my guess. Sure looks like it. Okay, it looks a little dirty. Needs a wash. Not sure what that's about. Yeah, definitely a subway. Again, that's very impressive. I wish I had a bigger subway at least, in my city. So many great signs. Almost too many signs. There's a lot of advertising here. It's a little obnoxious, a little bit, But it's also interesting that it's not bothering me right now, at least. Maybe if I lived here, I'd be like, okay, that's enough with those giant billboards. Really, really beautiful scene here, though. Lots of apartment buildings, lots of cars. The light on these hills and mountains back there is stunning. Let's move through here if we can. Ugh, very bustling. Sometimes you can almost sense the traffic even in street view. Hey, it's not letting me turn. I'm stuck in this car and it wants me to go this way. Alright, fair enough. This looks pretty new. Alright, this is Peace Avenue. Sounds like a street you'd find in America. This is September 2015 we're looking at here. A lot to behold. Oh, these hills are stunning. The way the light's coming through through the clouds. Yeah. Digging that a lot. All right. I really have no sense of where up and down here. All right. So you got a big. Is this a mountain? To the south. And lots of just very rocky all around. This is all populated all in here. This is very populated. It's got to be several million, right? Look at all these homes. Any street views up this far north? A little bit. Let's go down the street just a little. I know we're getting out of town, but I want to see what the scene is. Okay. Very dusty or foggy or smoggy. Interesting. A lot of atmosphere. Wow. I mean, have you ever seen a site quite like that? Moving into town, I think. New construction going up here. Look at these houses on that hillside. Is this their flag? Is that the Mongolian flag? I'm not quite sure. Wow. Looks somewhat cool. Everyone seems pretty well. I don't see a lot of shorts and t-shirts, let's say that. Looks. I feel like Mongolia gets a bad rap. Mongolia sometimes is like the butt of jokes. Oh, you're out in Mongolia. Right? Isn't that like a thing? Like it's like the end of the world? I would say hardly, There's way more activity happening here than a lot of places that I've seen already. Crazy busy. Yeah. Alright, let's check out this Museum of Bagd Khan. No clue who that is or what that means. Whoa. Okay. Huh. This looks like some postcard material here. I assume these are old pieces of a temple or you can go right inside. Or I don't know. Got some statues. Very interesting statues. Pretty cool. I wonder what this dates to. A few hundred years? A little more? A little less? Sure looks old. Look at this detail work. Wow. Yeah. Definitely worth a visit here. It's a little uncared for. It's slightly surprising to me that it's in this state. Like it looks like it needs a little help, right? Which is discouraging because I hope it doesn't get lost. Maybe it's just in some stage of being refurbished or rehabbed. Interesting. A yarn mill. Okay. The Burj Khalifa Motel. That is a surprising thing to see. Burj Khalifa is, of course, in Dubai. Alright, this is peculiar. And abandoned, right? This sure looks abandoned. Huh. This can't be the Burj Khalifa Hotel, right? That's gotta be a mistake on Google Maps. That or else this is being demolished? Or has been demolished? And something new is going up? This is slightly dated maps there. That was 2014. I don't know what to make of that. Let's see. My goodness, you could spend a lot of time here. Let's check out this Catholic church. Alright, underwhelming. Not underwhelming. Fantastic. Let's move out over this way. Well, let's move some way, right? I can't get out of here. What's going on? Sorry for this. Sometimes these maps are confusing. I don't like that. Alright. So you got these main streets here. Main street, and then another main street up here. You can see the long shadows on these buildings here. And then all these houses up the hill. Wow. Not a lot of trees. I don't, not to my sight. Boy, okay. Really dusty. I mean, this looks like this is a desert, right? What's going on here? Is this fresh water? Wow. Wow. Okay. So the atmosphere we saw earlier might just be dust, maybe? This is pretty wild. Again, I can't quite move around. Wow. That was very weird. Just very surprising. So different than the downtown area. It's just kind of remote up here. Again, looks quite chilly. This lady looks like she's from another era there. Kind of traditionally dressed, maybe. Still lots of shops. Everybody's selling something. The light, there's so much atmosphere here. I do hope that's not pollution, just natural, I don't know. Fogs, I couldn't begin to tell you. Lots of fencing. No trees. Not a tree. Is that because of the desert environment, the climate? The lack of rain or elevation? Not quite clear. I mean, it definitely feels deserty, just from the soil and yeah, boy, that scene up that hill was pretty wild looking. Huh. Well, I definitely I was liking the downtown more than out here. I feel out here it does feel a little bit frightening. Just a little, just in the sense of like, I don't know. It looks very different. I feel a little lost. I felt much more comfortable downtown, I guess that's all I mean. But a lot to see. Playground, I mean, that looks new essentially. Huh. I wonder what the industry is here. What are they all doing? Thermal power plant. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And grocery store. Okay. Yeah, very industrial in parts. And then is this a train that goes through? Okay. And some sort of riverbed, although it looks pretty dried up. Let's see if we can get down on that. Not really. Maybe there's a bridge over it. Okay, there is still fresh water here, or, you know, river water. Look at that atmosphere. Looks like something out of a movie there. Wow. Holy hell. They could definitely set, it'd be a great movie location. I'll just say that. My, oh my, this is in November of 2014. So a lot of these buildings here are probably complete. This is just quite the view going up this hill. These birds there. And some homes along here. Ulaanbaatar Square. Yeah, I mean, very nice. Probably like an opera house maybe somewhere. Museum maybe. Wonder who this is. Wow. That's a big statue. Huh. Alright. Some war hero, I assume. Interesting uniform. Yeah, military officer of some sort. Motorcycles out. This is pretty cool. I wonder what make those are. Are they, are they Harleys? Are they Kawasaki's? Chinese restaurants. Check that out. You could spend a lot of time here. Just walking around, eating food. And then, boy, I don't know. I'm going to have to look up more about this town because this is all really interesting to me. But the texture on these hills, these are all houses. Like from here, you're like, okay, it's hills. I get it. But this is like fully occupied. That's remarkable. Here's the airport. Single runway. So I'm not sure, a second runway there. Perhaps uncompleted. National Park. Alright, let's see if we can get over here. I'm sure there's so much I'm not seeing. So much I'm gonna miss. Wow, look at these hills back here. Awesome playground. These look a lot more lush. I'm amazed at how little green there is around town. Hardly a tree. Clearly some grasses here. But distantly it looks pretty green, right? Again, I'd have to learn more about the weather and geography to make sense of kind of some of that. This is a pretty weird sight. To me, I don't know. This seems kind of random. I mean, I'd stop in. Yeah. Great place to bring a kid. Some sort of, it's a park space. You picnic here, you have fun. What is this statue of? Looks kind of grotesque. This is pretty awesome though. He's wearing, I love these ripped jeans or whatever. And then a wolf on his head and clutching something. What does that represent? I'm not sure, and I don't know enough about their culture to hazard a guess. I do have a guess, but I don't know. Pretty cool art out here. Look at all these apartments. Tons of places you could stay or buy. Guys just hanging out. I mean, that looks nice. More symbolism. eagle, perhaps. Very pretty. Very cool. Maybe just one more place, and I'm gonna say that'll do for me. I mean, just because I feel like I should wrap it up. But goodness, definitely if you enjoyed any of this, come on over and check this place out. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. You're missing a lot if you've never seen it. All right, two places. I just want to pop up this hill and look down on the town. Oh yeah. So glad I came up here. I like visiting when I go to a town. If there's a high point, it's really great to get up there and kind of get a lay of the land. And the whole rest of the time you're exploring the town, you'll kind of remember this view and be like, okay, right, I'm over here by this building. It's very helpful. Of course, having a phone with maps in it does a similar thing. But I enjoy it. If you can get up and really get over an overlook of things, it's helpful for the whole rest of the time you're there. Like that. Yeah, definitely stop in up there. And then maybe one more place somewhere downtown. And gonna have to call it a day. How about right here? Lots of apartments. Lots of statues. I like this Chinese restaurant. Super busy. Really busy. I mean, how many lanes wide is this? A lot. Nice food along the sides here. Grab a bite. Korean restaurant, Chinese restaurants, construction. I mean, this place is moving. Yeah. Very impressive. This is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected, but not nearly this much just happening. I mean, there's so much going on. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. Brazilian barbecue, yes. I love that. That sounds good. Definitely hit that up. Interesting. Couple trees, a few. Partially it might just be the season we're looking at here. November. And we're pretty far north, maybe. September, and the leaves are back. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a great street to walk around on. I like it. Boy oh boy. I can't express fully my enjoyment of exploring a city I've never heard of, really. And finding such treasures like this. This is a treasure. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I hope I get in this part of the world at some point. It's pretty far away, I'll be honest. But I'm gonna have to read more about it. I'm definitely gonna look it up. I always include a Wikipedia link in the about section of these videos. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, definitely check it out. And I also include a link to this map where you can see all the places we've gone to. Well, that's Ulaanbaatar, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Ulaanbaatar, I'm not sure. Mongolia. How about that? Slowly filling up this map. Alright, if you've enjoyed this, definitely subscribe and tell your friends. And I'll probably see you tomorrow. Alright, till then.